Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dunrovin Ranch in Lola, Montana. It's about 15 degrees. That thermometer on the wall is an optimistic thermometer. It says 20, but it's not. I'm on the phone here with Delady. Say hi, Delady.
Hi.
There you go. Hi. Nice talking to you again.
Yeah, I'm going to say hi to everyone. Welcome.
Good. I hope yes, thank you. I hope we've got some.
Also thought about doing hello, everybody, hello, but then don't remember the rest of it, and I'm dating myself.
Well, I'm here. I thought what we would do is talk a little bit about Suzanne's plans for Augie and me.
Okay.
I've never trained a foal before, so this should be interesting. And I know that most of you enjoyed the little escapade of 2 nights ago, was it?
Yeah. Whatever. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Okay. Let me make. I probably have the mic under some layers. Let me find it.
Okay, that's better. Okay, I want to ask you some questions before we get going.
Yeah, let me tell you. No, not at all. But Jake, I'm going to walk back toward the sorting pen.
Okay. Why do you soak the Shetland hay? You did that the other day, and I never got a chance to ask you then.
Yes, when you soak hay, it tends to leach the sugar out of it.
Ah.
And because Clyde has sore feet, and we don't know yet if it's an issue with laminitis, and if it is, we want to cut as much sugar out of his diet as possible because that's inflammatory.
Yo, thank you.
Sure, so you soak it. Even 5 minutes takes some out. Okay. 12 hours is best. And when you dump the water at the end, it's very, very dark brown. And that's the sugar and some dust and things like that. So they eat it readily. So I also have him on, I bought some Timothy hay, which is even lower in sugar than what we normally feed. So he's going to have his feet looked at Friday.
I'm sorry I'm laughing. I just saw what Sue put in the chat. She said, I am here to supervise the children at play. That Kelli will do anything and say anything.
Who's that?
Suze.
Oh, Suze. You know what I learned? I learned, after my my shorts and flip-flop challenge, there's something called frosting that kids today do. It's actually a thing. They go out with hardly anything on and do stupid things in the snow. It's actually a thing.
And also, I wanted to ask you, you've been at Dunrovin for almost a year now.
Yes.
How are things going, and are things happening the way you anticipated them to?
It's going great, actually. I'm learning a tremendous amount. It's a great adventure. It's a great place to be. I really didn't have expectations. I knew I was coming to a guest ranch, and this is my first guest ranch. I've enjoyed meeting people from all over the world, literally all over the world. I've learned about Tennessee walking horses, and I was a bit of a snob. Well, I will always be a snob about something, but I was a bit of a snob about horses. And I've come to have such a deep appreciation for them. They're wonderful. This herd, what a great bunch of guys. They really are. And I love feeding them every night, saying hi, checking in, making eye contact. It's pretty great. I didn't know how my horse would do. He's doing fine. He's doing so much better than I expected. Suzanne was great enough to allow me to build him his own little man cave in there, and that's keeping him nice and comfortable. He's obviously found some friends. So, it's going great. A year in Montana.
Well, good. I know I loved it the first time I went to Montana too.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes, it's great.
And
It's pretty great.
All the Millers are super people.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, they are.
I'll let you get on with Augie.
That's okay. So Augie, Duha, who you've met briefly, is going to move into the Clark apartment, I think late Friday through the 22nd of January. She's a student at the university, and they're, I guess, basically kicked out for those 3 weeks, or they have to pay a little money to stay. And, you know, I could use some help, and she likes it here, so we thought, well, she can do some work and learn some things in exchange for staying at the apartment, which I think is great. And Suzanne has tasked us with this guy, Augie. So as you know, I can get a halter on Augie pretty well. He likes to play with the sled, as you've noticed. And don't do that, Doc, don't do that. And so now we're going to teach him to lead. We're going to teach him to lead, we're going to teach him to back, and we're going to teach him to tie. So starting probably Sunday, we're going to get the halter on him and encourage him to walk next to us. Oh, look at that face. Boy, you know, he just has trouble written all over him, doesn't he? Not you, Augie. So we're going to teach him to go. Teach him to walk next to us and then back up, giving pressure and release on the halter as a reward. And then we're going to teach him to tie. So we're going to do that. Doc, you're hogging the camera. Come here, Augie. On the side of the post, kind of by the thermometer, is a special attachment called the tie blocker ring. And that is actually made to teach. It's kind of a quick release. You use a lead rope. Oh, geez. You use a lead rope that doesn't have a knot in the end of it, and you slip the rope through the ring. And maybe I'll take a picture for you guys. So if he gets scared and pulls back, he won't feel trapped. The rope will give. And the idea is that he'll pull back for a little bit and then he'll go, oh, well, that wasn't so tragic, and I'm still tied up and I'm not hurt. So that's going to be the plan with him. I think we're going to tie Lonza next to him also. We will move the round pen panel, so if he does pull back, he doesn't bang into those and scare himself. And that should be interesting. We're going to do it every day. And then once Juha leaves, I'm assigned with doing it every other day. And that's the thing with Augie. And I'll do some grooming on him, pick his feet up again. He hasn't really been handled much. And that's the plan with the Augster.
Oh, sorry, I was typing.
That's okay. That's okay. So that should be exciting. I bet, you know, he's a quick learner, and horses like to learn, and he's so curious and playful that I think he's going to like the interaction.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be fun. I do have another question on my list, and it's about Augie. Logan showed us some pictures the other day of his hind hoof.
Yes.
They are different colors. Are they going to stay that way?
Let me see. They're striped, right?
Yeah, they're kind of black and brownish, and tannish.
Come here, Og. Yeah, they're striped. Suze would know better. I think they'll stay that way. I don't know. You know, his color's changing. Hey, babe. His color's changing. So I don't know if his feet will change, too. Hey, buddy.
And he's turning a beautiful color like his mom and dad.
He is. You want to chew on this?
Oh,
You can take it. You gonna take it away? I shouldn't give him a weapon, should I? Now I'm in trouble. Look, he just made me back up.
Gertie is standing right behind you, and she does not like being ignored.
Oh, Gert. Hi, Maudie. I don't know if they'll stay or not. I think my guess is yes. And then I guess one of the next steps is weaning him and gelding him and weaning him.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Between LL and Augie, they will wear paths along the fence line.
Yes. That's good. It's exercise.
Yeah, that's true.
It's getting kind of slick out here. I put some salt out, and then I put some old straw. Keep everyone from falling down. So that will be the Augie protocol starting Sunday. So you all watch and let the games begin.
And you'll have everything listed on the calendar, I hope.
Oh, good idea. Yes, I will. I will actually, yes. Thank you. Keep me honest. Keep me honest, lady.
I'll keep reminding you, yes.
Oh, I bet you will.
And how are Doc's feet coming along?
I think Doc's feet are actually coming along quite well. The thrush is better. He's due for the trimmer. I do a little bit of a maintenance trim on him and cut away some of the frogs so I can kind of get the medicine under there, but he's better. His lameness is probably just kind of an injury in that right fetlock joint, a racehorse injury, really common. He's not uncomfortable. His eyes are really bright, and that's what I like to see. You know, when his eyes aren't bright, then I'll know he's in kind of trouble. But this is pretty much the perfect life for a horse that's not rideable. So, yeah, it really is. So
I'm sure glad he's getting accustomed to the change in temperature.
Yeah, he's never been in this kind of weather before, but he's actually keeping his weight, which is wonderful.
So good. Yeah, it gets so hot in the summer and then so cold in the winter time.
Oh, I know. It's nuts, but it's so pretty. Did you see the moon? How was the moon at your house?
So, and let's see, also Clyde's feet. How's he adapting to his new shoes? He
likes his little boots. His feet basically, and again, the farrier's coming on Friday, usually 10-ish. We'll probably work on him in the stall though, but I'll report to you. I'm treating him for the thrush, which I can tell is better. He's walking better. When he's in his stall, he does not have his boots on because his feet need to be dry and air needs to get in because thrush is anaerobic, whatever. Thrush does not want air. So if I keep his feet clean and dry, that's the best thing for them. But he also needs to walk to keep circulation going. So that's why he has the boots on when he's out here, also to provide some comfort. And so the pads that are in his boots actually will push on his frog, which is somewhat compromised, and that way increase blood flow in his feet too. So when he's in, he does not have boots. When he's out, he does. When the snow was real fresh, I just put him out here because it was pretty soft. But it's pretty hard out here now, and it would be quite uncomfortable, I think. You don't want any bruising to happen, anything like that. So the same with Doc. He doesn't have his boots in, but he has his boots out.
You need to tie him to Bonnie, and so he can walk.
Oh, my goodness. No. Remember, I don't know, I think I told you that, Doc and the Shetlands, they seem to enjoy each other so much. I thought, I'll just turn them out together. Well, Doc thought it was great fun to just start running like a maniac, and it scared the Shetlands to death. So I will not do that again.
Oh, good. I noticed before morning you answered a question in your chat room about Chinook's eyeglasses. And
yes.
Do they get iced up?
I've seen a little bit of snow on the top. My thinking is that his body heat probably keeps it ice from forming. I also bet he's pretty good at knocking anything off, rubbing off whatever stays on there. But I check. And also I look under his mask every so often. His eyes look really good. No infection at all. No swelling. No inflammation. So that's good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So far, nobody's had any questions.
What?
So, I guess we must be covering them all.
Okay. What about most of you have been here longer than me. So what suggestions do you have for me for this winter? I know I love suggested making sure the gates could open, which I've been doing. I'm just trying to keep everyone from falling down and making sure they get enough exercise. I know it's just January 2nd. I have a feeling spring is not starting tomorrow, so I don't know what to think's going to happen.
Spring will be here before we know it.
And what else happens in the spring? Harriet! I'm so excited for Harriet. It's so weird. I never thought I'd be starting to stare up at that nest already, but I am. Oh, I told Angsa I'd say hi.
I'm reading here. Celia was typing that she was translating for our Ansia.
Hi, Angsa! Someday I'll get to Hungary.
Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful?
Wouldn't that be fun?
Right now on my bucket list is to get back to Dunrovin in June.
You're welcome.
So we'll see how things go.
Yes.
I hope you're staying warm.
I am. It's not bad. I want to talk to whoever rates boots, because these are great boots, but they're rated for like 35 below, and my toes are freezing, so I really have a bone to pick.
I bet they are. And here I'm sitting in my nice warm living room.
Oh, it's okay, because my warm room is very close. It's not, it's not bad as long as you keep moving, and I get to take care of horses, which, it doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, those Carhartts are great.
Oh, well, these are walls. They're cheap, but they're awesome.
Yeah, well, same difference.
Same difference. Hey, Chloe.
And Dee just put up that, and they are ready for their 5th trip to Dunrovin.
Oh, I can't wait. That'd be fun. Bev, you're not going to believe Augie now. You have to give him another kiss, though.
Yeah, everybody loved that picture of her.
Yes. You really won't believe it. He's a young man now. He's not a baby anymore.
Who was it? Bobcat said something about Kelly needs some sorrel.
I have sorrels, and I'm not a fan. I have my best ones are my Danner hunting boots, my 800 gram boots. But I will enjoy this. So Goodwill is my happy place because it's just fun. So I went there yesterday after I went to the feed store, and I got some awesome lacrosse winter boots for $7. And they are warmer than any other boots I have, so I'm very happy. I'm trying not to put them in manure. I've got 2 pairs of boots that have not yet been in manure, and I'm trying hard to keep them clean.
Dee just said she's saving all her kisses for Augie.
Oh, good.
I guess Ed isn't getting any.
Oh, that's more than I want to know. So I'm learning a lot about birds from you all.
You what?
I'm learning about birds.
You're learning about birds. Hey, join the club.
Yeah. It's I didn't really I don't know that I'll ever be a birder, but it really is fascinating.
Yeah, it's I didn't know a thing about osprey until I got to here, and I've learned so much and learned a lot about other birds too. I've had so many in my backyard that I was calling one name that wasn't right for years.
I bet you were corrected. I was filling the small feeder on the tree feeder on the tree, and I had it on the ground, and these little birds, I filled it up, and I went back to put it up, and these little birds came right up. The feeder was right here, and the birds actually, it was already full, but they jumped on it right next to me, took a seed, and hopped away and kept coming back. It was really neat. They were very small black and white birds.
Oh, that's neat.
Are those the junco? What are juncos?
They say that if you sit still with some seed in your hand, that eventually the birds will come right to your hand to get the seed.
Yes, that'd be cool.
I've never taken the time to do that.
Oh, you have some right on your porch, though, right outside your living room.
Yeah. And the goldfinches, I could get up to about 3 feet of them before they'll fly away.
Yes. That's the Washington State bird, isn't it?
That's it.
Oh, look at those guys. Yeah, it seems like we should turn them out together, but Suzanne and I discussed it. We agree. We think it would be a disaster. Just because Doc would run. He would run and run and run. And I don't know that Augie knows enough how to stop and turn and all that. So we're thinking Mystery. We're thinking Mystery would be a good companion. Because Mystery's firm but mellow. And young. Or even Monty, I guess. But this is not a good combo right here. Right, Doc?
Looking at the ground behind you, you're going to have a mess to clean up come springtime.
Oh, it drives me nuts having manure on the ground.
Yeah.
Nuts. But that's what young people are for when they move in here for 3 weeks. That's my feeling.
Need more snow to cover it all up.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, boy, I am just so about no manure, but what are you going to do? Does Angsa have a question?
Nobody's putting up questions.
Guys,
I don't think
it's 15 degrees. I'm out here for you. At least the rat.
Anybody got questions for Kelli and her
you
life?
Guys ask me anything.
Let's get nosy.
Get nosy. Well, I reserve the right to say no comment.
Celia did ask earlier, what did you have for last night?
For what? Dinner?
What did you have for dinner?
Well, funny you should ask. I have a slow cooker, which I love. So every week or so, I make a really, really, really healthy soup. How does it taste? Bland. Is it pleasurable? No. But do I feel very good about myself for making fresh, healthy soup? Yes. So we can go from there.
Yeah.
I feel very good. Last week I had 3 pizzas though, so you know what are you gonna do?
Yeah, we talked about my Christmas present this morning.
What was that?
That my kids take all the bones from the turkey and the chicken back to Boise with them.
Oh.
And make a big, huge pot of turkey chicken noodle soup for me.
Ooh. Oh.
No salt.
Yeah.
It is down in Boise, sitting in their freezer. And
How does it get to you?
They'll bring it up.
Oh, that's nice.
When they come, they would have brought it Christmas, but with their Dennis's show problems, and then as it turned out, the snow and the blues, they didn't make it up for Christmas.
Oh, I
Sometime
see.
This year, this month, I should say. Hopefully
Good.
they can make it up, and I'll have
I
my
hope so.
supply of soup for the year.
Do they drive? If they drive?
Pardon?
Do they drive to you?
Yeah, they drive up. It's about a 6-hour drive for Boise.
Okay. That's a shame they can't come through here.
and the blues can get very bad.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
So anyway.
I do. Well, I'm sure it'll happen this month.
Yeah. So.
Be sure to post a picture.
So got 4 minutes to go. Unless you
4 minutes. I hear the dinger going, so. What else can I talk about here? Well, I am aware that could fall on me at any minute. That happened to me in Colorado. I was in a barn aisle, and no one was standing there, but I was, and no one said anything. And I hear this rumbling sound, and and that's when you know it's coming, and it nailed me on the head. So I'm very careful about that now. See, you know, you can teach an old dog new tricks. That's what I've learned.
Still no questions.
Oh, comments, criticisms,
Yeah.
threats.
Like I said, must have answered all their questions they wanted to know about Augie and.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, that's good. So yeah, that's why I fed them right here, just so he'd be close, and so we could take a look at him.
Oh,
So does anyone know why? Does anyone know why we spread the hay so far?
yeah, whoever's moving the ranch ranch cam, they're showing the icicles hanging down off the barn roof.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Hi, Doc. Doc, you're on camera, man. Do you have anything to say?
Where did you go? There you are.
There I am. Remember, there's a 14-second delay.
Yeah, sorry, there's nothing to say.
Okay, well, thank you for joining me anyway.
Oh, and unless we forgot how are all your trio doing. Haven't seen Max in a long time.
Oh, you know, Max is doing really well. He took a bit of turn for the worse there a couple 3 weeks ago. I actually thought I was going to have to, put him down. He's pretty old. But, I took him off. He was on a little bit of cortisone for his back. And, I just had a feeling that was making him sick, and I took him off the cortisone, and now he is as annoying as ever.
Yeah, well, there comes a time.
Yes, and that will not be good, but he's kicking it. It's amazing that he can even walk. I mean, his legs don't work great, but he bombs around, and the other two are great.
Yeah.
They love the snow. Their feet get cold.
As long as he has, then keep him around.
Absolutely. They're doing great. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, I do see Arrow now and then in the following you around when
Yes. Errol, it's funny. Eno and Max are both from Colorado, and you think they'd like the snow, but they don't like it. But Errol from Southern California loves the snow.
Yeah, it's funny.
Well, I have some snowshoes, so next time we get a good snow, I'll try to go write something for you.
Just check the time. All my clocks are saying 1:30. So
All righty.
2:30.
That must be it. So I will put Augie's. Yes, I will put Augie's training schedule on the dad calendar, and I'll put it like for 15 minutes. You know, I'll say from like 2 to 2:15, but it'll have to go as long as it needs to go. But if it goes really well for 15 minutes, then you call it good. You know, you end on success. So I'll do it for 15 minutes, and we'll see how it goes.
Have enjoyed chatting with you. There was a phone question.
You too, lady. No problem.
Take care, dear lady.
You too. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye, everybody.